All right, guys, welcome back to some more NHL 22 Be a Pro with our goaltender, Everett Scott. It has once again been a hot minute since I've jumped it back into this series, but we will be jumping back into it finally today, where we will be playing games 3 and 4 of the Western Conference Finals against the Vegas Golden Knights. In the last episode, we went down 2-0 to Vegas in the first two games in Chicago, unfortunately. But hopefully we can tie the series up at 2 and go back to Chicago to hopefully take a 3-2 series lead. But we have 2 games to get through first before we can worry about that. And I'm not going to dilly-dally around. I am just going to get right into it because I know that's what you guys want to see. But before we do that, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss one of my uploads. Also, don't forget to share the video because apparently YouTube loves it when you do all those things. And I obviously want my videos to be recommended to more and more people. Helps grow my little YouTube family, I guess you could call it. But anyway, now that that is over, let's get right into it here. We are going to sim game 3. Going to go to the third period. So period number 1, we're losing 2-0. Second period, losing 3-0. Okay. We're gonna skip through this one. So we end up losing 3-0. So we are down 3-0 going into game 4. I don't care, James Cebulski. Shush. All right, so we are on the brink of elimination now, which is not good.
You're down 3-0, and for him to say, hey, we're coming back in this. Look out, don't write us off just yet. I don't mind it.
I don't care.
About it. I've seen a lot of colleagues kind of chirping him for it. I've seen the gifs and the memes and all of it on social media. But you know what? What do you want him to say? Yeah, we're just showing up to play and we're ready to go home. No. You know what? Play with some pride. Play with some purpose.
All right, so game 4, we're simming to the third period. First period, up 1-0. Second period, up 4-0. All right, well, games 3 and 4 we're not playing. We avoid the sweep, but we still have a huge mountain to climb. So we are down 3-1 against Vegas. I don't care. I don't care. Why do I have to sit through all of these stupid cutscenes? Just get me to the game. I don't care. Get me out of here. That's 3 promises to win this series. All right. Game 5. Back in Chicago. We're playing back-to-back games, which I think is not an actual thing they do in the playoffs. I think they always have at least a day in between each game. Except for once this year. I believe they had back-to-backs, but I think it's very rare. All right, let's see if we can get back into it with game 5. Let's sim. First period, 1-1. Second period, up 2-1. All right, so we're finally going to be playing a game here, so let's get into it. All right, start of the third period in game 5. We are up by 1 over Connor McJesus and Johnny Hockey's Vegas Golden Knights. All right, making a good save to start things off there. It has been a while since I've played this game, so I might not do good, but I will try my hardest. My goal is to obviously win the Stanley Cup this season, and then if we do that, that will be the finale to this series. Because the past 2 years that I've done NHL, I never really had a final episode. It's always just kind of ended when the new game came out, and I actually want to have like a definitive, all right, this is the end of NHL 22, you know, just so that way people don't think that I'm going to go back to it, you know. Even though if I start uploading the next game's content, you would think that they would understand, but you know, just in case, I don't want there to be any confusion of sorts, I guess. But we do have a lead to work with, so hopefully we can hold on to it and then tie things up in the next one. Wait, I already forgot. Are we behind 3-2 or are we behind 3-1 still? We lost the first 2 games. Then we lost the third one. We won the fourth one. No, we're down 3-1. We're hoping to make it 3-2 after this one. Okay. We're hoping to force a game 7 in the next game. Which obviously if we do that, that will be the next episode. Goudreau got leveled there. And I was honestly surprised to see that Johnny Hockey's going to Columbus, of all places. But he seems pretty excited to play there, so I mean, good for him. Hopefully he can turn that team around and give them some success. That would definitely be a team that I wouldn't mind seeing win, you know. But I also really was hoping he'd go to Philly. But I guess Philly didn't even offer him a contract, which is very dumb. But hey, that's why I'm not a GM in hockey. I'd probably make really bad decisions. But I can't really be too optimistic about Chicago either, because they've made a lot of dumb decisions this offseason. And apparently the new GM has a 5-year plan, but Jonathan Toews has no interest in it. He doesn't really care, from all the reports I'm hearing. So he'll probably be gone before the end of the next season. And if reports are to be believed, Patrick Kane will not be there at the end of the next season either. The rumors are that he'll more than likely be traded to New York because he really wants to play with Panarin again. But knowing Chicago will probably trade him to a fucking garbage team and we'll get nothing in return for him. But I don't know. I'll still support them because they are my favorite team, but I mean, they're just making dumb decisions. They want to focus on the future and on the youth of the organization, but they trade away 2 of our youngest and our future players in Dylan Strome and Alex DeBrincat and Dominic Kubalik. Okay, that makes sense. And we got rid of Lankinen too. Like, and I mean, I don't have a problem. I believe we got Jake Campbell, I believe, from Toronto. And I don't really have a problem with him. It's just like, you didn't even give Kevin Lankinen a chance to like prove that he could be a good goalie. Because every game I watched him in, yeah, he had some mistakes, but he still played really well. It's just like, how can you... Whoa. The animation there for Wilson going in the box was very weird. It was like all stuttery. I don't know if that really came through the video, but... But yeah, how can you expect Lankinen to prove that he's an all-star goalie, or that he could be one, if you don't really even give him that much of a chance? Because he didn't really have that much time to prove himself before we got Fleury, and then Fleury basically got the brunt of everything. And then by the time we got rid of Fleury, the season was almost over anyway. So it's just like, if you're trying to rebuild, you gotta keep the young goalies. And then after a couple of years, if he still hasn't done all that well on your team, then get rid of him, you know? But I mean, I guess maybe it's a good thing though, because maybe his potential will be better now that he might be on a better team. I don't remember where he went. I don't remember where Lankinen went. Hopefully it's a team. I mean, it can't be much worse than Chicago, because right now Chicago is not good. Sorry, I'm doing a little shimmy in my chair. I'm trying to make sure I'm like centered in my face cam. I have a new setup going, if you could not tell either. I noticed that some of my the words I was saying weren't getting picked up all that well. Like sometimes the mic with my filters and stuff I have on it, it was kind of cutting off some of my words, so I figured maybe it was because I had it over to my left and not in front of me. So I decided to rejig my setup again, and now you can see it right here. I have my mic in front of me, and I do have my camera on top of my 10-inch Wayne Gretzky Funko Pop. Just because I figured it'd be a little bit better if you could actually see me like head on, so you could see my reactions a little bit better than from at an angle. If you don't like it like this, let me know. I don't really think it's all too bad. Especially if I ever play a new game that I haven't played before, you'll get more of a better look at my reactions. And besides, now you're a little bit closer, so you'll get to see me make my freaking dumb faces that I apparently make when I'm focusing or something. Because I went back and watched through my Red Dead videos, and I was making some dumb faces. I don't know if it was just because I was that focused, or if it was because I was that tired, or what, but I was making freaking dumb faces. But, oh well. Oh, come on. I think I got a piece of that too. I think I got a piece of that too. Just not enough of it, I guess. Alright. This may be the final episode too, it just depends. If we get eliminated, that's it, guys. But we're not going to worry about that till it's actually over. Because I think my team can give us the lead again. I have faith in them. Connect me with it. One timer, there we go. We're not done yet, boys. We are not done yet. Good job, Tavares. You should be the captain for our team, or DeBrincat. But for some reason they gave it to Jonesy, who, speaking of that, in real life, I heard reports that were already looking to maybe trade him. It's like, why'd you sign him to a fucking ridiculous contract if you were just going to get rid of him after a year? I know you have to, like, have a feeling out process, but it's like, don't offer him that big of a contract. Offer him a small contract, and then if it works out, then you offer him the big deal, you know? It's not that difficult. It's just, I don't know, it's just very annoying. But I guess that's what you got to deal with when your team is rebuilding. Honestly, Chicago should have started rebuilding the year after they got eliminated. Chicago should have thought about starting their rebuild the year after they won the cup, after they got eliminated by St. Louis in the first round. That should have been the moment where they were like, all right, we got to go into a rebuild. Because ever since that moment, it's been all downhill. They got lucky in the bubble year when they made it into the playoffs, but they weren't in the playoffs that long, so yeah. All right, 5.5 tied up at 3 because I gave up that crappy goal there. But my team gave us the lead after we gave up the tying goal, so maybe they can do it again. Hopefully we don't go to overtime. That would not be ideal for me. But we'll just have to see. We got Vrana with the puck. Windmill Deke for no reason. Shakira. All right, come on, boys. Get the puck. Thank you, Sagan. All right, come on, boys. Come on. There we go. Nice glove. Over to Jonesy. Come on, boys. I don't want to go to overtime. Ah, DeBrincat almost had it. And I will definitely have to keep an eye on DeBrincat in Ottawa. I think he could definitely be the driving factor that turns that team around. DeBrincat should have been the next captain of Chicago, if you ask me. Because he just, I don't know. He was just a great player. And I think Chicago was very dumb not keeping him. And I don't even think they really got anything good in return for him. But I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with NHL since the playoffs ended just because I don't really have much of a reason to. All right, 102 left as we go offside. Isn't Tyler Seguin usually number 91 in real life, or is he 90? Oh, excuse me. Oh, my TV screen went black. Okay, good. I don't know why it does that. It's like it resets or something. All right, Konechny down to Slavin wide of the net. What the hell was that? I didn't even know where the puck went. That could have been a very terrible way to end this series. I was trying to pass it. There we go. There we go. Yes. Probably shouldn't clap right in front of the mic, but it doesn't look like it was peaking at all, so that's good. That means my filters are working. Now I just gotta frickin' shut the door and hopefully we can go back to Vegas and tie this thing up. And if we do force a game 7 will be a full game. And then what I was thinking, if we do make it to the finals, each game will be a full game. Just to extend the series a little bit. Because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'm going to put more focus on NHL so that way we can finish up this series, and then I'll put MLB on the back burner just because I've been uploading that a lot. All right, there we go. Forcing a game 6. But yeah, so I'm thinking that maybe I'll put MLB on the back burner. I'll probably do the next episode for it. Probably, I don't know, maybe this week. I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe I'd do 2 more Red Dead videos and then this one in between both of them. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't recorded Red Dead yet today. But I probably will, because today is my recording day. But yeah, I definitely will be putting MLB on the back burner so I can get this series done, especially if I do the Stanley Cup Finals, like a full game per episode. So yeah, but anyway, enough about that. Let's move on to game 6 in Vegas. All right, guys, so the third period of game 6 in Vegas was good to us in the simulation. We are up 2-0. Now I just gotta hope that I can play spectacular and shut the door. But when you're playing against McJesus and Johnny Hockey, that's kind of hard to do. But yeah. Whoops, I almost switched the camera at the wrong time. That would not have been good. I don't like hugging the post either because it's very hard for your guy to like come off the post when you need him to. He like just gets stuck to it. So if you're ever wondering why I don't hug the post when they're like over on the side like that, it's because half the time they get stuck to it. Oh, nice. Nice save by DiPietro there, too. Here comes McJesus. Wide of the net. Yeah, the only time I really hug the post is when I slide over and he goes into the animation himself. I don't manually do it. Not very often, at least. All right, good hit. Good hit. All right, we got Kirby Doc coming in. Oh, I thought we intercepted that there. We did not. There we go. Nice save. That time I hugged the post. Oh, got my glove on it. Couldn't snag it, though. I saw that one-timer coming. Ooh, shot it into his own teammate there. Yeah, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you check out my Red Dead Redemption series. I'm so happy with that, as we almost just had a nice rebound chance. But yeah, I'm so happy with that series. I know the audio levels aren't the greatest. I do think they're pretty good. I think the cutscenes in that game are just quiet, because the gameplay, like the actual in-game volume, seems fine, but then you get to the cutscenes and it's like it's very quiet. So I don't know, maybe I'm just missing like a dialogue volume booster thing in the options. I don't know, but I still think the audio levels are good. But no, I was very happy with that series, and I still am. It's the most excited I've been playing a game in a while, just because it is my favorite game that I've ever played. Like, it's my favorite game ever. But I understand some of you guys just might not care about that. I know a lot of you have subscribed because of my NHL and MLB content. But I'd really appreciate if you guys could still give it a watch. If it's not your thing, that's fine. But at least give it a chance if you have not done so already. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to back up quick. Oh, I woke up Zoe. You can't see her in the thing. I have her cut off. If I had my full camera in view on screen, you'd be able to see her there in the side laying down. But I woke her up on accident. Now she's kind of angry, so I just gotta not acknowledge her. I just gotta ignore her, per se, and then she'll go back to sleep. I don't need those daggers looking at me. All right. Well, we're doing good so far. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. But we will see. Wide of the net, all the way down the ice. You hate when that happens. Whoops, hit the table. When you're losing 2-0 especially. Oh, there we go. They got to reset again. I don't know where to put my controller. Normally I have it in between the one arm of my table and like the middle of the table, but then I always end up hitting either the middle of the table or the little side arm it has. And then I don't know. But then when I have it sitting like right in front of me, like on my lap, I just feel like I'm like locked in, if that makes any sense. I like to have my arms outreached a little bit. I don't know, that probably made no sense, but it makes sense to me. Because obviously I'm sitting here right now explaining it, but I don't know. Ooh, there we go. Big hit. Or maybe he just tripped. I don't know. Big yawn. All right. Savoie coming down the ice. Ooh, nice save on the one-timer. Who was that off of? He was skating in place. Of course, McJesus leads his team in points. Who else would it be? I figured it was either McJesus or Goudreau.
Pushes it across to Sagan.
Sagan. Tavares. Verona, rebound. Oh, DiPietro got over just in time to kick that away. We could have been up 3-0. Oh, good chance there from Sagan. Down to Slavin. Over. Oh my goodness. Tavares almost just had a chance to give us a 3-0 lead. Good defense by Vegas there. Oh, they're pulling DiPietro. They're pulling him. Slavin shoots off the side of the net. I say I'm going to pass that out. That was a risky pass. Tavares over to Slavin. Don't skate right at me, please. Burakovsky. They're fighting for it. Slavin comes away with it over to Konechny. Konechny shoots it into the legs, and there we go. Tavares on the backhand. Gives us a 3-0 lead with 32.2 seconds left to go. And I do not think I'll give up 3 goals in that amount of time. So I do think it's safe to say that we are forcing a Game 7. And it'll be back in Chicago too, so hopefully the home crowd advantage will help us out there. I almost said home field advantage. I've played too much MLB. All right. But we still got 15 seconds left to go. I would like to get the SO if possible, and I think we will be getting the SO. He loses it. A 3-0 shutout in Game 6 of the playoffs to force a Game 7. You gotta love it. Very good. But before we end this episode, guys, I will bring you to the playoff tree so you can see how the Penguins and the Canadiens playoff matchup is going. Last time, I believe, at the start of the episode, I think Montreal was up 2-0. So we will have to see. But I will see you guys in a quick second. All right, guys. So as you can see, we are going to a Game 7 with the Vegas Golden Knights. And if we win, we will be facing the Montreal Canadiens in the Stanley Cup Finals. They beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in 5. I kind of hate to see that because I kind of wanted the Penguins to win just so we could beat them in the finals because I strongly dislike the Penguins. But, I mean, you got to give credit to the Penguins. They had a good playoff run. They beat the Devils in 6. Then they swept the Maple Leafs. But then they lost in 5. But the Canadiens, they're probably excited because this is the only series that hasn't taken them 7 games so far. They beat Boston in 7. They beat Florida in 7. But they finally had some reprieve and they beat they beat Pittsburgh in 5. So they're just waiting for us now. But we will have to wait and see until next episode. And that will be a full Game 7 for you guys. And hopefully we can come out on top. We are back home in Chicago for that one. So like I said, hopefully the home crowd advantage will help us out. And we will be able to move to the Stanley Cup Finals where hopefully we'll be able to give Everett Scott his first and only Stanley Cup in NHL 22. But yeah, that'll wrap it up for this one, guys. So if you enjoyed, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, let me know what your favorite part of the video was, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a future upload of mine. I don't know why I said that so weird. Future upload of mine. Also, make sure to share this video as well because YouTube loves it when you do all those little things, and it helps my channel out immensely, more than you will ever know. So, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.